Hey y'all, welcome to the channel that brings you multidimensional content, which means that the readings are from a broad and expansive point of view, and that they're not for a specific time, but should resonate with you whenever you come across them. So I just did a reading, y'all, on Inzunza, and I did not pull any cards. It seems to be this thing that's happening. Okay, true story, ne? I've never had to pull cards. The cards part, the tarot part, like, that's for entertainment. Like, but energy reading doesn't require you to pull cards. So I decided, for entertainment purposes, I'm gonna do a reading where I pull cards. So there's gonna be a general reading for you guys, as in I don't know yet what's gonna come out, but based on the title, I guess that's why y'all are here. And yeah, let's get into it. If you want to book a personal reading, all the information is in the description box. If you want more information, my email is also in the description box, so just holler. What are you doing? What are you up to? You've got, hey, wait. What are you doing? What are you scheming about? You've got the Four of Air, which is just giving me this thing of you being at peace, but also strategizing. Like, also, like, co-creating with other people, like other energies, let me say, co-creating with other energies, which could be other people. Some of you are co-creating with God, like, true story. Some of y'all's prayers are so, like, sincere, that you're actually literally sitting at the table, and there's this about, like, okay, but what about like this? Like, no, remember when that happened, and like you didn't really like that when you were younger. And I feel like some of y'all are talking to God in such a sincere way. um yeah, you got the power. I got the power. That's literally what I'm seeing here. So you've got the Sun and the Star card, and then you've got the Empress and the Strength card. Do you see what I'm like? I mean, hello. And obviously, like, the flow energy is intense here. The flow energy, the mother energy is intense here. Like, this is giving mother on, wow. Okay, this is someone who's confident, this is someone who's talented, this is someone who attracts a lot of, like, attention. It's impossible for this person to go unnoticed. Some of you, have you all read Zahir by Paulo Coelho? Some of you, if you haven't read that, go read that. If you have read that, it's like there's some lessons in there that you need to remember. Or maybe even just remember what was going on in your life when you read the book, if you have read it. There's an empowering moment happening in your life right now. That's what I'm, yeah, oh my God. Then you've got the Tower, you've got the Seven of Water. Things are beautiful in your life right now. Like, things are beautiful in your life. I don't care what season you're in, whether you're in spring looking forward to summer, or if you're in autumn looking forward to winter. Everything is looking beautiful right now. It's because of you. Everything through you looks beautiful. Your life is beautiful. It's weird. It feels like your life is beautiful because you're living it. Like, maybe that's talking about other people. Like, it's like people are looking at you and they're like, shit, I wish I was this person. But they wouldn't be able to, like, make it as beautiful as you make it. Like, if they were in your shoes, they wouldn't know what to do. It would be the same situation as right now when they're in their own shoes. Like, your life is happening the way it's happening right now, specifically for you, because of you. You've stepped up energetically. There's a way in which you meet yourself now. You no longer look at yourself as, like, this person that's trying, is what I'm getting. Like, with the Sun and Star card, I feel like you're, okay, yeah, I feel like your self-love was kind of laced with a bit of, like, self-pity in the past, and you've gotten rid of that. You no longer feel sorry for that. It's like you no longer feel sorry for yourself. I'm feeling someone who feels so able. Like, and they know that they are. I'm getting someone who is capable and they know that they're capable. It's like you're not scared of being amazing anymore. You're not scared of being the best if you're the best. You're not scared, whatever the best means, you know what I mean. Like, you're not scared of getting praise, of getting love, of getting compensated for whatever energy it is that you give out. Be it at work, be it with your kids, as a mother, be it with your significant other, be it with your colleagues, your clients, whatever. You're just in the seat of being comfortable with how much skill, how much talent, how much ordained you are, right? Like, I don't know if I'm making sense. It's like yo, let me tell you. Like, there's the term, right? Believing in yourself. Like, oh, you gotta believe in yourself, like, cool. Yeah, 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 yeah. This is someone who believes in themselves. Like, because they've seen it. Like, I'm getting someone who has seen what they can do. Like, they've seen the consequences, like, like, for lack of a better word, but maybe I should put it like that. That you've seen the consequences of your power, of what happens when you get into a room and you think of an idea. Like, when you get into your space and you think of an idea, or where you decide, like, even if, like, you're at work and you decide, I'm gonna kill that fucking report, or I'm gonna make my own report because I hate how the fuck this report reads, because it was done by someone 60 years ago. I know how companies are with tradition. So yeah, there's something here about that. Like, you guys have seen the results of you doing your thing, you following your path, you being close to your ancestors, your spirit guides, your ooh, it's lit. And so it's kind of like doubt no longer has a space around you. Like, that kind of energy, like self-doubt, self-pity, wondering, like, that no longer, that cannot hold you anymore. That can no longer hold you. Like, you've harnessed. Oh, you guys, you've, like, refurbished your ego. You know how, like, in spirituality, like, we're all like, yeah. Yeah, yeah. You know how the whole message is like, kill your ego, kill your. I don't know how y'all can speak to aspects of yourself like that. That is violent. That is so violent. Like, you must understand, when you're saying things like, you're gonna kill the ego, like, you're talking about certain parts of yourself. How would you feel if someone spoke about you like that? That time, all you need is some rehabilitation. you just, it, you just got stuck to a couple of bad habits. Jeez. And now this person is talking about how kill the ego. Imagine being the ego and you're like, is that bitch talking about me? That's how you know, as the ego, how you're responsible for so many good things, also. But apparently they're saying kill the ego now. Anyway, so what I'm getting for you guys is that you've kind of, like, refurbished your ego. The people I'm talking to, for some reason, you also didn't resonate with the whole kill your ego vibe. Or if you did, like, you weren't so self-hating about it. And basically, it turns out that, like, you guys have a good ego. You have a good ego. You know how Beyonce was like, I got a big ego. You're like, I got a good ego. And I think people have never seen that, or people are not used to that anymore, especially, like I said, because we're being trained to, kill the ego and don't be egoful. And I think ego is just a word that we came up with millions, like, a couple of years ago, like, a couple, literally, like, what, 100 years ago? Didn't the word ego start with, like, Carl Jung in them? I can't even say before. But basically, I think it's just a word that we needed, like a word for the parts of ourselves that we have no idea what the fuck is going on over there. It's dark. You get tricked a lot when you're in that space of yourself, and we decide, or that part of us that is too quick to react, too attached to the external reality, and we decided to call that ego. But like I said, I mean, it's cool and everything, but that part of us just needed rehabilitation. It just needed to unlearn a couple of things and then learn some cool things, and like, yeah, ta-da, that's basically what she done. You've refurbished your ego. Your ego is so beautiful because all those cards I was showing you, like the Empress and the Star card and whatever, that's like your ego. That's like what, for me, what I'm seeing, what I'm feeling. That's what happens when you have a healthy ego. Like, you have healthy confidence. Again, but yeah, you've kind of rearranged your ego dynamic. Um, Energy can't be destroyed, right? So you were never gonna kill your ego. Like I said, you kind of just refurbished it. And when I say refurbished, I mean from the core, son. Like, this is, I'm saying this on my channel, so this is real. Like, I mean, like on a DNA level. So basically what you've done is also changed your like ego trajectory. So it's gonna be quite interesting to see, like, what does your ego want to do? Where does it want to take you? Where does it want to go for the ride? Because if you can remember, the reason why they were chanting to kill the ego in the first place is because that nigga is wild. Like, you know, ego is adventurous. Ego wants to show up. Ego wants to, like, you know, whatever needs to be done. Like, ego understands how this is an experience, this simulation. Like, let's play, let's do whatever, right? And like I said, our egos had like just some habits that, you know, we can do without, and that's why we needed to rehabilitate our egos, and you guys did, definitely. And you're coming out, wow, is the word that I have for it. You're coming out like magnificent. Not being scared of the world also, because also um our egos were wiling because they had so much fear conditioning within them, which always made us act obviously out of fear. But when you act out of fear, you act like in a violent way. You see, even the whole kill the ego, that's because people were afraid, and that's a violent thing to say, kill the ego. But you see what I'm saying. But basically now it's just, there's this thing where your ego is feeling really safe in the world. There's a lot of self-love here. This is really beautiful. I mean, that's how you rehabilitate like someone, I guess. And your ego is someone. It's an energy, it's an entity, it is someone, it's you. It's you. And there's this sense of you feeling safe in your environment, safe within who you are, basically. So you no longer, like, your ego no longer has to cause trouble because it's no longer like an undisciplined child. You've disciplined it through love and through some tough love too, like creating boundaries, to certain, like, you know, um yeah, you know, I'm getting so much information, like a rearrangement of also like your dopamine, what do you call it? Like, you know, whatever makes your dopamine hike and whatnot. It's like, I feel like you did some dopamine training. You might not have done this consciously, but that's why I'm just letting you know the effects of how you've been living your life right now. You may not have gone out to be like, oh, I'm gonna go, you know, stabilize or retrain my dopamine. I don't know, I can't think of the next word, but yeah, basically, like, you know how people will spend less time on their phones or watch less porn or whatever because you've trained your dopamine to, like, you know, be excited or like activate at that point in time when you're watching porn. And so now, which causes the addictiveness, right? And when you like kind of restart your whole dopamine thing, it's like, yeah, you make it like activate towards different things. So maybe like like when you're sitting out in the sun, like you like going out in nature, knowing that that's when you talk to yourself, that's when you talk to your ego, that's when you have a status meeting about who you are, and programming your dopamine levels to be excited about that, you know, or something. But anyway, I'm just getting someone who just feels safe in the world and no longer has to do dumb time, like things to get attention from the world, right? Because you're good. You've got Queen of the Earth, and this is just talking to me also. Manifestation is a big thing right now, or maybe it's a big thing on this channel, I don't know, but it is a big thing, like within my like energy, like type of thing. And there's something here about this is your ego, the Queen of the Earth. Like, I feel like you went underground maybe for a while. You went underground for a while, like you you rebooted, like you really started from scratch in terms of like yourself, and like who do you want to be, what do you want in your life, is it possible, are you reaching, or are you not reaching far enough, like what's going on. And it's been a couple of years in the making, actually, is what I'm getting, but this is it, this is what you have now. Your ego holds the secrets to manifestation. So the whole kill your ego thing is quite interesting. I don't know how that's gonna go. Your ego is very closely related to secrets and laws of manifestation, secrets and laws of attraction. So yeah, that's what I have for you guys. I hope it resonated. Love y'all.